The Haunting of Hollow Creek. Prologue. The moon hung low in the sky over Hollow Creek, casting long shadows that danced across the sleepy town. On the outskirts, nestled among gnarled trees and overgrown weeds, stood the decrepit Wixxwood Mansion. Its once grand facade now lay in ruin, windows shattered and the paint peeling away like dead skin. Aurora Patterson, a young woman of 25, made her way through the dense fog that clung to the ground. She glanced over her shoulder, her heart pounding in her chest. The stories she had heard about the mansion echoed in her mind. Whispers of ghosts, curses, and things far worse. But Aurora was determined. Her best friend Breslin had disappeared 2 nights ago, and this was the last place she had been seen. As Aurora approached the mansion's front door, it creaked open, inviting her in with an eerie groan. She hesitated for a moment before stepping inside, her flashlight casting feeble beams into the darkness. The air was thick with the smell of mildew and decay, and every sound seemed amplified. The creak of the floorboards, the rustle of leaves outside, the distant drip of water. She navigated through the labyrinth of rooms, each one more oppressive than the last. In the drawing room, old portraits lined the walls, their subjects staring down at her with hollow eyes. She felt their gaze following her as she moved, a cold shiver running down her spine. "Aurora." The whisper was barely audible, yet it froze her in her tracks. She spun around, her flashlight slicing through the dark. No one was there. The whisper came again, louder this time, more insistent. "Aurora, help me." Her breath caught in her throat as she followed the voice, leading her deeper into the mansion. It led her to a grand staircase, its steps rotting and unstable. She climbed cautiously, each step a painful creak that echoed through the empty halls. At the top, she found a room bathed in an unnatural glow. The door was ajar, and she pushed it open to reveal a small, dusty attic. In the center of the room was an old radio, crackling with static. As she approached, the static gave way to a voice. Breslin's voice. "Aurora, you have to leave. It's not safe here. They're coming for you." Before she could react, the radio burst into flames, the heat scorching her skin. She stumbled back, her flashlight clattering to the floor. The whispers grew louder, filling the room with a cacophony of voices, each one more desperate and malevolent than the last. In a panic, Aurora fled the attic, racing down the stairs and out of the mansion. She didn't stop until she had reached the safety of her car, her heart pounding and her mind racing. As she drove away, she glanced in the rearview mirror, catching one last glimpse of the mansion. The front door slowly creaked shut, and the whispers faded into the night.